Here's the fastest way to get confidence. That is by turning yourself into a fucking unbreakable marble statue that's also fluid as well. And that basically means conditioning the shit out of yourself so that strikes can't hurt you. If you go into a fight and you're nervous that as soon as he kicks me in the leg, I'm not going to be able to walk, that's not going to do your confidence any good. You're not going to get a good result in the fight. On the other hand, if you go into a fight and you go, I know that I can take whatever this guy gives me, you're going to be in a much more confident state and your fight's probably going to go better. So let's look at how do we turn our body into unfuckwithable, marble, iron, motherfucking, unshakable, unbreakable. What are the other synonyms? Give me some good ones. Imperturbable. Did you make that up? Imperturbable. I can't really beat that, can you? Yeah, just make it up. He's taking advantage of our lack of words. That's a good tactic. That's proper high level, like literary gaslighting. What are some other good ones? What are some other good ones?
Impregnable.
My defense is impregnable.
Yeah, there you go. Here's how you get impetuous defense and impregnable, imperturbable, unshakable, with ability via high level conditioning to the body. It's basically a finisher drill you're going to do at the end of every session. Key points for this: make sure that you are going hard enough to get the benefits, but gentle enough to get the longevity. What that means is go hard enough where you're feeling a bit of impact and you're getting stronger as a result of getting broken down slightly, but don't go so hard you have to take a day off and you're getting injured and you're actually slowing down your overall progress. So there's a balance here, right? The aim is for longevity. You want to be able to do this every day for like weeks and months on end, which means depending on your level at the start, it might be 20% intensity. As you get better, you go 30, 40, 50%. So eventually you reach such a high level where you're getting used to the impact, you're getting used to the movement, your body's used to it, you just recover well. You could be going like 90% intensity, which is like black belt level Kyokushin karate. Do you get what I'm saying? Like high level Dutch kickboxing training. But at the start, go as light as you need to go so that you can turn up the next day and the next day and the next day and you're not getting injured. Second point is you can do it with or without gloves and pads. If you're gonna do it with pads and gloves, you can go a little bit harder. If you're gonna do it without pads and gloves, go a little bit more gentle. It's literally as simple as that. This is an exercise in self-awareness. You wanna become good as a skill in life at understanding yourself. The better you understand yourself, the better you're gonna navigate reality. There's a Sun Tzu quote, which is, "He who knows himself and his enemy need not the fear." You know, that's not how he says it at all. I might not get it word for word, but I can remember the crux of it, which is, there's a Sun Tzu quote, yeah, which is, "Fuck bitches, get money." Basically, Sun Tzu said, yeah, in The Art of War, something along the lines of, when you know yourself and you know your enemy, you need not fear the result of 1,000 battles, 100 battles, lots of battles. The point is, practice self-awareness, become aware of your own limitations, your own strengths, your own areas of improvement, become sensitive and aware. So, if you've got pads, not got pads, just go as hard or as soft as you need to so that you get the benefits. It's not that difficult, which is don't get injured, be able to train for longevity. Oh my, please tell me you're getting shaken down. Yeah. Final point is, if you're doing this out of a fight camp or you're a beginner or you're just doing this as part of your everyday practice with no real goal in mind, go 1 for 1 with your partner. You go, he goes, you go, he goes. If you're doing it as part of a fight camp or you're doing it to test yourself mentally, you want to put yourself for a real test, you go, you do all the exercises and you do like 10 of these exercises in a row and you just get pure volume and you're having to really mentally dig deep. So there's 2 different ways of doing it depending on the desired outcome. Do you get what I mean? If you really want to put yourself for a test, you're going to take loads of volume without breaking. If you want to just like train with your partner, just as an everyday training exercise, you go, he goes, and you alternate. So here's a list of the exercises. There's going to be a list on the screen of what they are. Make a note of them. Watch me do it, and then you can copy them yourself. They are: number 1, leg kicks. Number 2, body kicks. Number 3, swing knees. Number 4, long knees. Number 5, alternate straight punches, 1-2s. Number 6 is alternate hooks. Number 7 is bicep punches. Number 8 is forearm kicks. Here's what they look like. Yeah, but I don't know. Well, we're gonna do it on each other because you're fighting. There's no point in you like smashing yourself up. So first leg kicks looks like this. Right now I'm not getting ready for a fight. Henry's not getting ready for a fight. So we're just gonna take it in turns 1 for 1. We're both pretty experienced, both pretty strong. So we're gonna go like fairly hard. We know each other well. So this is what it will look like. So just get in your horse stance here. So so to take these, it's generally, you're not really replicating a fight here. You're getting in a position where you're practicing, you're rooting into the floor, which means strong foot to floor connection, active toes. You can't actually see them under my, yeah, like if you look at Henry's toes, squeezing the floor, pressing the floor with his fascia, pressing his fascia with his feet into the floor, turning his glutes on, bracing his core, tucking his pelvis and getting ready for impact. That's what this is about. Creating a strong root, strong brace. When I kick him, you'll notice another key point, he braces, he meets the kick, he meets the punch, and he breathes out at the same time. So he's taking the punch and inviting it in. So exercise number 1 is 10 kicks. I'm gonna go 10 kicks outside, 10 kicks inside, 10 kicks inside, 10 kicks outside. I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4. So it looks like this. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Henry's then gonna go. So I got nice and wide. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4. So if you notice, I've got no ego. I don't need to pretend that it's not hurting. Like, I've noticed that this is impacting me a bit too much, and if he goes any harder, I'm likely not going to be able to train tomorrow. So I just tell him, go a little bit lighter, bring it down like 10%. That's fine. 4. Cool, brilliant. So now we're gonna go body kicks. I'm just gonna go 10 each side. So I think a good angle will be like here. So I'm gonna practice my technique. He's gonna practice just bracing into the shot. I'm gonna look for them. When you hit the body here, when you hit the legs, aim for different targets. So above the knee, below the hip, middle of the leg, outside of the leg. Try and hit different spaces each time. Because in a fight, you're gonna be getting hit in random places. So you wanna be ready in every single place. So for these body kicks, I might go low, might go high, might go around here, might go here. So that's a good example. What might happen is the guy getting hit starts compromising his position just to get through the reps, just to finish the round. It's an exercise for me to practice my kick, but it's an exercise in you to maintain your structure in the face of pain and pressure, right? Like we said at the start, you want to root, you want to get really strong at not being moved. And again, what would you say at the start of the video? It's about confidence. If you know that you can just take a shot and you're not going to move, there's nothing scary to an opposition. If you just stand there like that, he hits you and you just don't move. That is terrifying. That's psychological warfare. So if you're finding yourself crumbling and you're moving and adapting around me, I'm imposing my will on you, and it's not a good look for you, and it makes me feel confident. So what that means is I might have to go a bit gentler. Like I said to you earlier, just tell me to take it down a bit or readjust your position. But be intentional when you take the kick is my point. Like make sure.
Just to find a balance there.
Yeah, all right, find your balance, that's fine. But each time you should be in the same position. I should be bouncing off of you, right? Try and keep it like in a horse stance like this though, like square. Because this is harder than you're going to take a kick. You're not going to take a kick like that in real life. You're generally going to be in a better position.
Me like
across, yeah, but remember, I'm going to be hitting you in different places though. I'm going to be hitting here, here, here. And the whole point is you're making little micro adaptations without moving too much. So you got to like let me do it. Yeah, here, so 1, cool, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Nice. He's going to stay there. I'm just going to come around your side. So again, here. My position, I go left leg now. 1, nice. 9, 10. See how much better that was? I'm the one bouncing off of you now. So let's switch around. Ready?
That's it.
That's it, all right. So the body kicks, 10 each side. Right, now we go swing these. So here, it's an exercise in balance as well. So I'm just gonna hold his shoulders or bicep like this. I'm just gonna come round, 1, slap like this. Use the inside of your thigh here, but we're doing conditioning, so you do wanna go hard, but inside of the thigh, make a nice slap. Here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Other side, 1, 2, come this way. If you notice, so if I want to be nice about it, I just flex my hip like this. If I want to be mean about it and nasty, I swing my whole body like that. 3, 4, I'm using the inside of my thigh. 7, 8, 9, 10. Henry goes. 1, 2. Beautiful. Now we go long knees, that's side knees. So from here, just touching distance. Keep your hands on their gloves like this, so you've got a reference point. I'll take a little step forward and spear into him like that. Again, don't take the piss. If your partner, is quite new, if his body's not that conditioned, if he's coming back from an injury, whatever, hasn't been training that long, go gently. The whole point is you want your partner to get stronger. You want strong friends, you want strong brothers. Like, you don't want to break them just to win some stupid ego thing that no one even benefits from. Help him get stronger, but at the same time, do improve your technique. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So with this, I'm pointing my toes, spearing my knee in, but I'm not trying to hurt him. I'm going in the sort of on his diaphragm, on his ribs gently, and on his obliques and his stomach. Other side, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Nice. Right, now we've got punches. So for punches, horse stance again. Side on, now I'm just gonna go 1-2s. Up to you. If you want to go boxing, jab, cross like that, bring it back up. Keep your hands up for this, be brave. Or karate, where I go horse stance, kibadachi like this. I just go 1, 2 like that. We're gonna go a 1, 2, 2 punch counts as 1 rep. We're gonna go 10 total, so 20 strikes in total. So 1, 2, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, move around. And if you notice, I'm hitting different parts of his body. Sometimes up here, sometimes here, sometimes here. 8, 9, 10. You go, nice and quick. 10, nice. Now we go hooks. So for this, same like the kicks, I'm gonna go to the side of him here. I'm gonna go perpendicular to his hip. So again, go to this position, I get in my stance, I'm at a right angle to him. I'm just gonna go 1. Again, different parts, solar plexus, bladder, obliques, abs, everywhere. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Switched around. 1, 2, 3. Right, this is one that you're only going to see from me because most people don't even think about this kind of shit. And that is bicep conditioning. Canelo Alvarez had a famous clip where he's literally, you can see him targeting his opponent's biceps. So in boxing, you've only got the hands to worry about. So people can afford to shell up like this. Most people don't think about this. They don't think about how do you bring the arms down. Over a 12-round fight for 3 minutes, 36 minutes, that's a long time. For the first 6 rounds, you might not even be trying to hit them in the head and cause mental, like, cerebral damage. You might just be targeting their arms to bring their hands down so they don't have any protection, then you can hit them in the head. So that's why high-level fighters will literally try and punch the bicep, specifically that little divot between the deltoid, the shoulder, and the bicep here. You need to have good, strong arms that are resistant to pain. You don't want to be in a fight, having done all your fight counts, thinking that you're ready for a fight, and then the guy cleverly starts smashing your arms. You haven't done any conditioning, and now within 2 rounds you're fucked and you've got no guard. So all we're going to do is you're going to go in a guard, nice and strong. I'm literally just going to stand in front of you and just hook the arms. 1, 2, 3. With this, you can afford to go quite hard. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 8, 9, 10. So we've done punches, now we can go kicks. So all Henry's going to do, you're going to come into this little low guard position. I'm literally going to kick his arms now. In Muay Thai, really good fighters, really conditioned fighters, if they know they've got strong shins and they think that you're a pussy, guess what? They're not even going to try and kick you in the body or the head. They are literally going to target your arms. Watch Tawan Chai versus, was it David Gita, I think? I can't remember who. He fought some Georgian geezer, I think, and just broke his arm. You can literally shatter people's forearms if your kicks are good enough and your legs are conditioned enough. So you need to defend against that, so it looks like this. So 1, bring him down a little bit, so that I can really kick you hard in the arm there, yeah. And you can just come across and take them on both. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Other side, step through. Ready? 1, 2, 3. You might be thinking shin conditioning as well. You see all these things about like, should you hit your shin with a glass bottle? Should you hit it with a rolling pin to deaden the nerves? Cool that, here's what you do. Kick a heavy bag over and over and over again. Just kick the heaviest bag you possibly can, as long as you can, and do that every day for long enough, and I promise you, you're gonna get good shin conditioning. That's the only way you can condition your shins effectively. You need to build the density of the shin bone. Take calcium supplements, vitamin D as well, and K2, and that will help build up your bone density at the same time. Right, so you can either do that whole thing once all the way through, or when you get more used to it and more experienced, do it twice the whole way through. Do it 3 times at the end of the session. The point is you should be able to do it every day, building up, with more conditioning, more volume, more power, gradually, step by step by step. Slow down to speed up. Go easy at the start, so until you get used to it. Do not get injured. By slowing it down at the start and progressing nice and consistently, not getting injuries, when you zoom out, your graph is going to be your graph of progress is going to be way steeper than if you keep having to go down for injuries and take like 3 backward steps to recover just to take 1 step forward. Keep it nice and slow and controlled, and eventually over time you're going to get way better, way quickly, more efficiently. A bonus point here, by the way, not a lot of people think about this. Your testosterone levels are directly correlated to your pain tolerance. The higher your testosterone, the more pain you can take and the more conditioning you can therefore do. The lower your testosterone, the less conditioning you can do and the less damage you can take. So another thing you can do to become more confident, both neurologically, you get better dopamine, you can handle stress better, it regulates your cortisol better, it down-regulates your fight or flight response, it helps you deal with pain better, it makes your nervous system less sensitive in good ways, is increase your testosterone. There are loads of ways of doing this. This is a whole nother topic. If you want my protocol that I use, DM me on Twitter or Instagram, just DM me the word test. and I'll give you some free advice on there. It's important that your T levels are high and you know how to fucking be strong. So DM me for that, because I genuinely am here to help the world in the face of evil. I truly believe that's my mission. If you relate to that, follow, subscribe on YouTube, on Insta, on Twitter. All the links are in the DM, in my description. Join Don Dojo. There's like tons more information in there, loads of workouts, loads of more biohacking protocols. You get access to a full network of fighters that all have the shared mission, shared purpose. We all get to meet up and train together. And join the mailing list as well. In my description is a mailing list, and I'll just send you free workouts every week as well. So get involved. I'm here for you guys. If you want me to make any particular breakdowns, any videos, anything like that, just drop it in the comment and I will get back to all of you and I'll make a video just for you.